Module Overview. Module 5 explores the strategic role of communication in managing workplace conflicts and navigating difficult conversations. Conflict is inevitable in organizations due to diverse personalities, competing goals, unclear expectations, and workplace stresses. HR professionals are often the mediators and facilitators responsible for resolving disputes while maintaining professionalism, compliance, and organizational harmony. This module emphasizes advanced conflict communication skills, equipping you with tools to engage in challenging conversations with clarity, empathy, and effectiveness. It covers verbal, nonverbal, and written communication techniques, structured conversation frameworks, conflict resolution strategies, and best practices for maintaining legal and ethical standards. By mastering this module, HR professionals can transform conflicts into opportunities for collaboration, trust building, and organizational growth. 1. Understanding workplace conflict. Definition. Conflict arises from perceived or actual differences in values, needs, goals, or interests, resulting in tension between individuals or teams. Common sources of conflict: miscommunication or misunderstandings, role ambiguity or overlapping responsibilities, differing work styles or personality clashes, competition for limited resources, organizational change, restructuring, or policy enforcement. Consequences of poorly managed conflict: decreased employee morale and productivity, increased absenteeism and turnover, legal disputes or compliance risks, damage to workplace relationships and culture. Key insight: understanding the root causes of conflict is essential for HR professionals to resolve issues proactively and prevent escalation. 2. Principles of conflict communication. Active listening. Fully focus on the speaker, acknowledge their perspective, and avoid interrupting empathy. Demonstrate understanding and validate emotions without judgment. Neutrality. Maintain objectivity and refrain from taking sides. Clarity. Clearly articulate facts, expectations, and organizational policies. Solution-oriented approach. Focus on resolving the issue rather than assigning blame. Key insight: effective conflict communication is a balance of assertiveness, empathy, and strategic problem solving. 3. Structured approach to difficult conversations. Preparation. Gather all relevant facts, documentation, and policy references. Define desired outcomes and potential solutions. Anticipate employee reactions and prepare responses. Conversation framework. Opening. Set a neutral tone. Outline the purpose. Observation. Present objective facts without judgment. Impact. Explain the consequences of the behavior or situation. Employee response. Allow the employee to share their perspective. Collaborative problem solving. Identify solutions and agree on next steps. Closure. Summarize key points, document outcomes, and schedule follow-ups. Follow-up. Monitor the implementation of agreed solutions and provide support as needed. Key insight: a structured conversation ensures clarity, fairness, and accountability, minimizing misunderstandings and resentment. 4. Verbal and nonverbal techniques. Verbal techniques: use I statements to describe observations and impacts. Avoid accusatory language or inflammatory statements. Repeat and summarize key points to ensure understanding nonverbal techniques. Maintain open posture, appropriate eye contact, and controlled gestures. Monitor tone, pace, and volume of speech. Be aware of facial expressions that may convey bias or frustration. Key insight: alignment between verbal and nonverbal cues is critical to prevent miscommunication and build trust. 5. Written communication in conflict resolution. Importance: provides a formal record of discussions, agreements, and actions, ensures compliance with organizational policies and labor laws, protects both employees and the organization in case of disputes. Best practices: maintain a neutral, factual, and objective tone. Clearly outline the issue, impact, expectations, and next steps. Use bullet points, headings, and concise language for readability. Key insight. Written documentation serves as a permanent objective reference for future evaluations or legal compliance. 6. Conflict resolution strategies and models. Thomas Kilman. Conflict mode instrument, TKI. Competing, assertive and uncooperative. Collaborating, assertive and cooperative compromising, moderate assertiveness and cooperation. Avoiding, unassertive and uncooperative. Accommodating, unassertive and cooperative. Mediation, HR facilitates a neutral dialogue to help parties reach a mutually acceptable solution. Win-win approach focuses on collaborative problem solving rather than assigning blame. Negotiation emphasizes balancing interests, objectives, and organizational needs. Key insight. Using structured conflict resolution models enhances HR's effectiveness in managing disputes and maintaining workplace harmony.